The Crow Reservation, according to the Treaty of 1868, had established the reservation here in this part of the West, a large reservation. Reservation life started 1870. Well, in 1884, the Secretary of Interior had come out with a so-called Secretary's Order of detribalizing the Indian people and make them into white men as soon as possible. Unilateral assimilation process. They were required to become white men from a red man overnight. However, they had what we might call cultural persistence. They had ways of handling that situation, ways of going around or modifying it or completely do things clandestinely. And we got along pretty good. It didn't crush us. We kept our tribal ceremonies going. They tried to do it, of course. And of course, the values that they keep in their heads, government couldn't touch them. Your clan rules, they kept intact. They're good rules, clan rules. So we kept them out right up to this day. I am 91 years of age now. And I was brought up by my grandparents, Yellowtail, and his wife, Lizzie Yellowtail. And at that time, when I was born in 1913, it was only about 30 years old, 35 years when the Crows were moved to this part of the reservation, and reservation life started actually in 1884. But my grandparents were pre-reservation Indians. They lived before the reservation was set up. They would go camping, hunting, men on the warpath. They were always on the move. They were nomads, enjoyed a free life in a beautiful country. Anyhow, they were settled in 1884 here, and the Secretary of Interior, forgot his name, issued orders, Secretary's orders of 1884, prohibiting the Indians from practicing all activities related to their culture, dances, powwows, and singing, and things like that. So they were afraid to even put on their native costumes. They were told to wear overall, white man's outfit, start becoming a white man. And they were forced to become farmers and all that. It was a strict period of cultural transition. However, the intangible things that they had, their values, their religion, their philosophies, they kept them. And if they have to, they go hide and perform some of their rituals. So they raised me more like a boy way back in 1840s, 50s, and it kept that up. Notwithstanding the fact that I had to go to school and learn the white man's language, they still taught me to be an old traditional Crow Indian. Even my grandfather would make little bows and arrows for me. So, the tribal culture was kept alive.